Welcome, my brothers. I am honored to have you join the channel. Write to me in the comments your question about digital currencies. Paul Atkins, officially sworn in as SEC Chair. Here's what to expect. Paul Atkins has formally taken office as the 34th Chairman of the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC. The new pro-crypto SEC Chair is expected to hit the ground running with clear regulations in his second stint at the Commission. Paul Atkins begins tenure as new SEC Chair, according to an SEC press release. Paul Atkins has taken over the reins of control at the U.S. SEC. Per the statement, Atkins has taken the oath of office as the 34th SEC Chair after an edgy wait. Atkins earned a nomination by U.S. President Trump in mid-January before clinching a U.S. Senate confirmation as SEC Chair. Following Atkins' confirmation by the Senate, final paperwork and the Easter holidays delayed his assumption of office. I am honored by the trust and confidence President Trump and the Senate have placed in me to lead the SEC, said Atkins. Paul Atkins is making a return to the U.S. SEC after previously serving as a commissioner between 2002 and 2008. Armed with decades of capital market experience, Atkins is pledging to maintain a fair, orderly, and efficient market with investors' protection at the core. Pro-crypto SEC takes charge. Here's what to expect. Right out of the bat, digital asset enthusiasts are buzzing with excitement as Paul Atkins begins his tenure. The pro-crypto SEC Chair is expected to fast-track clear digital asset regulatory direction for the securities watchdog. Following his assumption of office, Paul Atkins may make an appearance at the SEC's third crypto policy roundtable. If Atkins joins the roundtable, the new SEC Chair will be in the thick of things for discussions around crypto custody, with representatives from Kraken and Fidelity in attendance. Atkins will lead the securities regulator as the Commission's case with Ripple enters its final stretch, following the approval of a joint motion to suspend appeals. Pro-XRP lawyer says there are no more excuses for delays. Paul Atkins will face a mountain of paperwork from cryptocurrency exchange-traded fund (ETF) applications on his desk. Currently, over 17 XRP spot ETFs are awaiting approvals from the SEC, with a pro-crypto chair tapped to lend support. Atkins' assumption of office comes on the heels of Oregon filing a securities enforcement action against Coinbase, leaning on an old playbook. Paul Atkins' connection to cryptocurrencies runs deep, with the new chair holding nearly $6 million in digital assets. Early in the day, Coinbase announced support for linked reserve rights connected to Paul Atkins. Expert reveals Pi Network's team efforts to stabilize Pi coin price amid token unlocks crypto. Expert Dr. Altcoin has revealed the efforts that the Pi Network team has made so far to help stabilize the Pi coin price. The expert explained that this is the reason why the altcoin has been able to stay above the 0.633 support level, rather than dropping to new lows following the recent token unlocks. Expert reveals how Pi Network team has helped stabilize Pi coin price. In an X post, Dr. Altcoin revealed that the Pi Network team has already implemented a strategy to absorb the extra Pi supply entering centralized exchanges, CEXs, to help stabilize the Pi coin price. He remarked that it has worked so far, seeing as the price has stabilized. The expert made this revelation while explaining why the Pi coin hasn't dropped to 30 cents or even lower amid the large volume of unlocked Pi. Instead, the coin has held above the 60 cents support. Dr. Altcoin asserted that this move from the Pi core team proves that the project is not just another pump-and-dump project and that the coin is here to stay and lead. The expert admitted that he and the entire Pi community remain disappointed with the current price and the team's ongoing lack of communication. However, he hopes that the team resolves this soon. The expert also affirmed that the Pi network has remained successful, consistently ranking in the top 30 crypto by market cap. He also stated that the recent strategy by the Pi core team to manage the influx of Pi is a clear sign of their long-term vision for the project. It is worth mentioning that the expert also recently mentioned that the Consensus 2025 conference is pivotal for Pi's ecosystem. He believes this is an avenue for the team to promote the project. Pi coin price to still reach $314. In his post, Dr. Altcoin also stated that he believes that the Pi network's price can still reach $314 within the next 5 years. He added that he has never been more confident in the project's future than he is today. In line with this, he urged all Pi community members to continue supporting the project and keep buying the altcoin while it is still cheap. Community members look to be actively accumulating at the moment. As CoinGape reported, Wales recently moved over 41 million Pi coins off exchanges, providing a bullish outlook for Pi network's price. In the short term, crypto analysts like Moon Jeff predicted that the Pi coin price could reclaim the $1 level and rally to as high as $5 soon. A listing by a top crypto exchange could undoubtedly send the altcoin to new highs. CoinGape recently reported that the HTX exchange has hinted at a potential listing of the altcoin.